the world at war. So can you roughly tell me what kind of war are we facing now? The real war, the fighting, the bang, 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 the killing of people. So, Raiden, what kind of war are we facing now?
Economic war.
I mean, no. Okay, fair. I mean physical, the fighting one, the real country and country.
Political war.
Yeah, which country to which country?
Israel and Palestine.
Israel, Hamas, Palestinian. So Wen Qian, which war? Country, country,
Ukraine and Russia.
Okay, thank you. Jensen, which war? The real fighting, country and country, 国家的战争.
Ukraine and also the
Russian war, okay, fine. John, what kind of war are we talking about?
We are talking about war.
Your screen frozen.
Okay.
What war?
The possible Taiwan and China war.
Oh, okay. 海峡两岸战争. Okay, recently we also talked about the Cambodia and Thailand war. And I think today is 12, but yesterday I heard that China and the Philippines also were having some war along the certain coast on the sea. So let's see what kind of war are we facing. Why are they always at war? For what reason? Okay, let's first, of course, current conflict is the Ukraine and Russian war. It's ongoing since 2022. They've been fighting for 2 years. They still haven't ended. So of course you're right. Economic turmoil, toys and humans, and affect reshaping the European. So is our dear friend Donald Trump is going to talk to the Russian presidents as well as the Ukraine presidents to see if they can talk peace or not. I hope so. If not, the innocent life will get worse. Okay, Israel and Gaza conflicts. You're right. Reunite in 2023 and continues to escalate. Even after the war, this war stopped, say maybe by this year. I think another few years they will come back again. 好像没完没了, it's never ending. Okay, the Sudan civil war until now, they are still fighting. Civil war, that means the internal conflict between the government and the rebels. And the rebels, some pronounce as rebels and some pronounce as rebels. The severe humanitarian crisis. So, of course, the Sahel, Africans, multiple coups and insurgency. So that means they are still not happy with the government. So how to be at peace? So many parts of Africa are having war. Sudan is in Africa as well. And of course, the tension with the China and Taiwan, you're right, Dominic. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, okay, okay. So US, the standoff, of course, we know about the tariff war, the taxes between US and the rest of the world. And then the North Korean or the North and South Korean conflicts. Today, I met out with a Korean ladies. She came to my Tanning Mall to selling some stuff. I asked her, I said, you got 2 sons now, Wen Qian, you say 2 sons. You know, South Korean people have to go for national service, right? Do you know that? So one of my ex-students is really a South Korean guy. He's now back in Korea to do his national service. So I asked her, do you think it's better to send your son to Korea for national service or Singapore for national service? She was like looking at me, of course Singapore, right, Wen Qian, Jensen, agree now. Singapore, we fight only blank bullets. Who we fight? We got nothing to worry about. But if you are in South Korea, you're worried for who? The North Korea, correct not? Yeah? Hey, what happened? Oh, sorry, something wrong with my laptop. Give me a minute. This is just suddenly I didn't do anything.
Ishan is not here.
Huh? Ishan, I sent twice already. Never mind. Last week he was here, you're not here. Then you are here, then he's not here. Well, you all play hide and seek with me. Thanks. Something wrong sometimes. This stupid system. Okay. So let's talk about global consequences of war. This kind of war that we are having, guys, you will affect you and me and the rest of the whole human race. So it's very dangerous. Okay, it's very dangerous because at the end of the day, who will suffer? Every single one will suffer. Seriously, every single one. Why? Because it's a spillover effect. Okay, you might not happen it, but you see, like those like COVID-19. At first, it did not happen to Singapore, but from other countries, start from China, then start to spread. At the end, the whole entire world. So we have to stop. Like global consequences of war. Dominic, you might be able to read humanitarian crisis.
Humanitarian crises, refugee flow, famine, and medical emergencies. Political realignment, rise of new alliances, example, BRICS expansion, like
So BRICS
India.
expansion, you know, the British inside, but
This is not the British
no,
one,
no,
this is
no,
the
no, this is
India
not
one.
BRICS. Sorry. This
BRICS is
is
the India, Russia.
no, not India, Russia. This one is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Yeah, these are the few countries. Sorry, BRICS. It's not the other BRICS are European. So this is they don't want to use the US currency. They want to use a common other currency. So let's talk about the next one. Dominic, next one.
Cyberware, increasingly sophisticated, targeting infrastructure and finance.
You know, 3 days ago, Wen-Tian and Jensen, 3 days ago, I was celebrating National Day in the morning. I bumped across someone, my ex-student, who is now studying this cyber warfare in SAF, Singapore Armed Forces. He was my ex-student. He just graduated from NUS or NTU, and now he's a army officer. No, I really salute him. So, morning, sir. I say, oh, come on, Uncle Raymond, stop it. I mean, of course, I respect him because he served the country, he served the committee, he protect the country, and he's now in the cyber warfare control station to make sure that our country is protected by cyber warfare. So I would not be surprised that in the future the war will be fighting with drones, with AI, with robots. You know, the warfare is totally different. Things are getting more complicated. All right. So let's move on. Jensen, world economy issue. We can read the first three for me, please. Thank you. Inflation and interest rate. Ready, Jensen?
World economic issues, inflation and interest rates. Global inflation surge post-COVID and due to war-related supply shocks. Central banks like the FED and ECB raised interest rates to curb inflation, slowing growth.
So you see, let's start on number one first. Guys, this is, you say, Uncle Raymond, I'm just only saying, why you tell me all these things? By the way, you will see this very often in your this which one? Yeah, comprehension. Sorry, I cannot think of, sorry. Your comprehension text will come up very often because the IP student and the IP students, they are already starting this. This is important, guys. Take note that because eventually when you come out to work after you graduated from your university, you have to face this. Okay. And next time when you come out to work, you have your own family, your grandparents, you still have to face this. So some student and friends were asking each other, when do you, excuse me, I just burped, sorry. When do you think the next COVID-19, the next wave of pandemic will come? My prediction is another 30 years. All right, 30 years. That means by then, Uncle Raymond is about 80 plus. Wow, maybe I die already. So Wen-Tian, Jensen, Raiden, and Dominic, and Sheen is still not coming in. By then, you are now 30 years, 40 plus. This is at your prime age, no? Right, sorry, 40 plus, 30 years plus 13, 44 or 43 years old. This is where you already have started your own family with your kids, maybe about less than 10 years old or teenagers. You have a career and your parents like me are getting old, 80 plus, which is very vulnerable to viruses, bacteria, and germs. So how are we going to do this inflation interest? For example, this is the next one. No, we talk about this one first. So this is something that you need to have good educations or experiences to fight, okay, with all these things. Okay, next one, Jensen.
energy crisis. Russia's war triggered a global energy scramble, shift towards renewables, but fossil fuels remain dominant in many areas.
Okay, so you see, the Russian wars triggers because of the oil, and then the Israel also trigger another kind of political instability. And then now the war with Cambodia and Thailand, even though they stopped already, you also trigger the Southeast Asia's tensions. And then now we talk about the war between US and the rest of the world about the taxes. Then we talk about the North and South Korea war, all these things. It is so important that, because when they fight, they stop a lot of places for the ship to travel to bring the oil to different parts of the world. So instead of going to this direction down, they have to go one big round. By the time you reach there, that's why they spend more time, more resources. So Uncle Raymond, how do we solve this problem? It cannot be solved. I just came in from the other Zoom meeting. I was not the teacher because I was a content creator. So I just came from the Zoom there. They was talking about something like this. So how can it end? There is no ending. The past, the present, the future, there will be this kind of war. As long as human, as long as there's interactions, there will be war. Later I show you my 7C. Last one, my dear.
Global supply chains still recovering from COVID-19 disruptions, conflicts and trade tensions. US to China threaten further fragmentation. Decoupling.
Decoupling. I like this word. Sad to say, these two giants, the one of the honey bear and the panda bear, they are fighting for the sake of dominance of the superpower, super economic power. And both populations are huge. One is about 300 millions of people. 300 million is quite big. I think the top 5 largest population in the world.
Uncle Raymond,
Yeah.
I feel like the US is purposely making like a ruckus and stuff, like Donald Trump doing all this, so that there will be like more issues which will bring more attention to the United States, which will boost their economy. But I don't think the tariffs is doing it too well.
The terrorists.
Like the tariffs, right? I don't actually know that the tariffs just does not make sense at all. Like
The tariff, you mean the taxes, is it?
yeah, it makes no sense.
I heard terrorists. 我以为恐怖分子. The taxes. Why?
It makes no sense at all.
It's definitely no sense by charging people 10, 20, 50% or 100% or 80%.
They should be honored that anyone is even willing to trade in US anyway.
Because they can't find the best solutions. That shows something. Singapore is able to do, it's a small country. We are small population, and yet we can find the best solution. Not one of the best, but one of the best solutions. Not many best solutions, but a few good solutions to help the country. So you are the next leader. So all I can say, Dominic, the US, such a big country with so many experts, and there are so many top schools in economics, and yet they cannot help Donald Trump to solve this problem. Hey, hello, something not right. You get me now? You see, like China now, you see,
They
got
cannot
so
solve the
many
problem
experts.
is because most of the smart people in the United States actually come from Asia and other countries. And now that the Donald Trump come step up, correct, he has been denying visas for those foreigners, which is hampering the US technological sector by a lot.
You see, we from USA, we would like to tell you that we Americans want to be great again. But Wen Jin, sorry, it's a bloody asshole. Sorry, I didn't mean to be sarcastic. Because of that, 他害死很多人. So why can't we all gang out and boycott US? Cannot. Very hard. So yeah, so there's no way. So what happened? Debt crisis law. Okay, Wen Qian, the next one.
Debt crisis. Developing countries face rising debt burdens. Higher interest rates and lower growth exacerbate defaults. Example, Sri Lanka, Zambia.
Oh my goodness, these are the countries I tell you. You see, girl, maybe you do not know about Sri Lanka. May I give you some ideas about Sri Lanka? Wait, 他妈妈刚告诉我，请假不看录像。司警请假不看录像。 Oh. Oh, so she's not joining anymore? Okay, never mind. So we continue. So you have to understand now, guys, Sri Lanka used to be a colony by the British. And once the British left, it was used for the social study in the past from 2010 to 2015. 5 years. So Sri Lanka has a very bad conflict between the Sinhalese and the Tamil. So they got this Tamil tiger, which is they so-called the terrorists. So they feel very unfair. Can you imagine the Sinhalese need 200 points to go to university, whereas the Tamil in Sri Lanka need 400 points to go to university. Not fair. Can you imagine Wen Tian and Jensen and all of you listening? Can you imagine like now O-level? If you want to go A-level, everyone is based on, regardless of race, language, or religion, like Malay, Chinese, India. As long as you got 20 points or 18 points or 5 points, you can go to Hwa Chong or Raffles. But no, even if the Malay got 5 points, sorry, you cannot go to Hwa Chong or Raffles. Huh? Or Chinese 5 points, Chinese need 10 points can go to Raffles already. The Indian Malay must need 5 points. Huh? Wow, I tell you, that's it, man. Singapore will become racial riots already. Then if you want to study doctor for university, Chinese pass 3 subjects can already. How about the Malay Indian? You must pass 6 subjects. Huh? That's happening to Sri Lanka, Wen Tian and Jensen. Very sad, huh? Then of course they are not fair, they feel upset. So you know what happened? They fight lah. They kill each other, they bomb each other lor. So thank God Singapore is not lah. That's why it's called meritocracy. 人人平等 equality. Whether as long you're not aliens, as long you're Malay, Chinese, Indians, or even foreigners who convert become Singaporeans, and or even they mix blood. That means the mommy is a British, the daddy is Singaporean, and then the son here. As long you're a Singapore citizen, we all give EduSave equally. Okay. Do you have any things going on in your school, Wen Qian? Anything today? No.
I only know got like MUSP students, they need to stay back to watch like a recital or something until like 4:30 p.m. I think.
What thing? To see what?
Like a recital.
Oh, so Siqing is inside the group.
I don't know. I know she's from choir.
Oh, you all are different class, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. But do you talk to each other?
No.
But
I too scared to talk to her. But I think she recognizes me lah.
obviously can recognize you. You mean in school you never say hi, Wen Jian, hi, Siqing. Hello, can we have lunch the recess together? No.
I never
Huh?
I never talked to her.
Oh. And she didn't talk to you before.
Yeah.
Oh. So Jensen, do you talk to this fat guy in your school? Got Oh, okay. Hey, fat boy, do you talk to this handsome guy in your school? Oh, like that. Why? You Donald Trump.
Different class.
Different class also can talk to each other.
No, because I usually very rush one.
Very rush 2 lah. I give you rush 3 cannot. You think rush hour. You don't use very rush 1. Sometimes it's so rushed that we can't even talk to each other. We just say hi, bye, that's it. Okay, let's do number 5. Wen Qian.
Geoeconomics. Rise of economic nationalism. Tariffs, sanctions, subsidies.
No, subsidies.
Oh, subsidies. Ongoing de-dollarization. Countries like China, Russia, and Iran promoting alternatives to USD.
Hello, brother. You don't pronounce Iran. It's pronounced Iran. You're not American people. The American people pronounce Iran. And then the Iran say, excuse me, I will pronounce the word Iran, not Iran. Some
Okay.
pronounce Iran.
Okay, Iran.
No! I know
I-
the ran is past tense for run. So I ran. I ran. No, it's Iran.
Okay,
It pronounced as Iran. Iranian, not Iranian. Iranian. No, it's Iran. Iran. Iran, and then Iraq, the N change to Q is Iraq. Iraq. Yeah, so sad now. These people, okay, so why did the dolarize and don't want to work with them? Because they feel that this guy have been on the world stage, superpower and the global leader for many years, and now it's time to take turns to share the leaderships. Do you think US should give up their leadership and get someone to take over? Yes and no. I feel that yes, it's about time that there's someone challenge him for this leadership, which is like China, Russia, and maybe India. I'm sorry, I'm no racist, but I would never want India to dominate the economy worse. Sorry, Jensen and all of you. I will never want India to dominate the world. Yeah. Actually, the idea very good, but I don't like them to do it. So sorry. Are you racist, Uncle Raymond? No, I'm not racist. I have a lot of Indian students and friends. And I just don't like India to take over. That's me, my personal opinion. Take note of this one, guys. Very, very super important. Let me explain one by one. What I mean by crisis in time. This is super important now because you're going to use it in your history, which you are doing like the one now the Japanese World War II in Singapore, as well as later on after the Japanese surrender, then the British came back. And then slowly the British take over and then got some confrontation, attack here and then slowly Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. No, sorry. Before that is David Marshall who take over. Then David Marshall give out the chief minister and then pass it to Mr. Lee Kuan Yew took over using the new elections of PAP, and the rest is history as what we are here today. Now, crisis in time, we went through crisis in time. Wen Tian, Jensen, maybe are not here. Dominic and Raiden. Give me a minute to final check whether our dear friend want to come in or not. If not, I'm not going to ask him. Wait, let me check with the mommy first. Okay, so what happens that in our life, Wen Qian, you have crisis in your time, right? That means you can't decide. Last week, you're talking about war against what? Your what? Can't remember. Huh?
Math.
Oh, sorry, no, my dog barking. Damn irritating. Sorry, what do you say?
Math.
War against mass. So what is a crisis in time? Do you struggle? Obviously, right? Then the crisis is, oh my God, I don't know how to do this question. What am I supposed to do? Things like that, right? And then after that, you feel that you are very chaotic. Why? What do I mean by chaotic? You know it's chaos, right? Crisis means you cannot manage your situation well. You are having difficulties. You have problem to breathe. You have problem to you feel stress, Then chaos means you don't know how to handle the situation. And you know that next 2 days you got math test. And then you say, oh, I'm stuck there. I still do not know this topic. Hey, Wen Tian, until today, I told you right last week, I still have nightmare, thinking that I'm still haven't finished my math homework. Until today, I'm so like, no, seriously. Sometimes I think that, oh, Raymond, have you handed your math homework? I just woke up in cold sweat, you all study chapter 1 to 10 already. I haven't even attend the math lesson. I skip class and how am I going to do it? So this that become a chaos in my situations. The confusion in planning is where if you are not going to start planning properly, Wen Qian, sorry, you're going to have confused the rest of the 3.5 years. In fact, it's coming to end of 2 more months, you will end your Sec1. So it's coming to 3 years and 2 months. Yeah, very fast. 2 more months. Because next month, end of next month, your exam start already. And then October 16, you will be starting your holiday already. Because October 16, you know why, Jensen, is O level. So you will be half day, bye-bye, and then you
Uncle Raymond, I think this year is 26. That day my child say one.
No, 26 is correct, but your exam will start at the end of September and beginning of October. They need time to mark the paper, then give your report book, then you say, can I meet the parents? then there will be half day. Then I think most of the CCA will stop for a while. Then somewhere in November, the CCA will come back for 2 weeks, and then you go for a long holiday, and then Set 2 start. So it's a routine. Okay, yes, it's a 26 that officially for Set 1, but the next 2 weeks on 16 to 26, you do nothing much. And those who feel like Set 1, Set 2, Set 3, they feel good luck to them. They have to come back somewhere end of October to retake certain paper. If they fail this paper, they will either G1 will go back to Pathlight or Northlight, will back, that means they are kicked out of school. G3 will go down to G2, G2 will go down to G1, G1 will either stay back or that's it. Okay, that's how some school work. Some school will force the student to go Set 2, but then very hard. Because when they go Set 2, then they got this remedial program for them, you see? Wow, casualty in life. So Wenqian, I don't think you want to have casualty in life. Oh, 我死得很惨。You see, 你不会死了 ，OK， 文倩你不会死，踹。你会受伤，就是说你里面会很崩溃very stressed out. You know, and then you tell your parents say, yeah 啦，整天玩电话咯，整天看手机不要读书咯。But it's not true. It's not true. You ask your parents to come now to this world and study. It's totally different from the last time we study and your time we study. I can dare to tell your parents that because I was a teacher. I taught in the school before. Okay, don't I know unless your parents are also teacher, then they should not say this type of things. The learning is totally different. You see? So this is casualty in life. So don't have casualty. So once you have crisis, the things that you cannot manage die. You are getting chaotic already. You don't know how to handle the situation. Once you do not know how to handle the situation, you are very confused. You don't know how to plan. And once you don't know how to plan, you have casualty in life already. Okay, so the person might land out in the hospital, will die, or will have a bad injury. Just like war, just like in the war. And what happened to calamity in the family? That means called natural disaster in the family already. Why is this natural disaster? Hi, Ishan. So why is this calamity in the family? The family, that means that they have to face to worry for you, Wenqian. So imagine, touch wood, your maths are not well, you fail your math. Of course, your family will be casualty. Your parents will be very worried. They might argue for the sake of making sure that how come you never know your daughter this, the father will bring your mother will bring your father, the whole world will bring each other, and then calamity. So very sorry to say, I'm just giving an example. I know you're not, can be anybody. I have a fair share, seen a fair share enough to see students, the parents, when you meet the parents will bring the mother, no, the father will bring the mother will bring the father, end up the divorce. And the poor child, very sad. That means that's calamity, natural disaster,全军覆没死掉 volcano eruptions, earthquake, tsunami, typhoon, hurricane, all comes in. But in the real war, is really these are called natural disaster. Then about concussions in thinking, concussion already. Once you got all these things, it's not confused. Confused, you still can still spend some brain power to think of how to solve the problems and to diffuse the confusion and reduce the chaotic situations and take down all the crises in time. But once you have concussion in thinking, good luck to you. Your brain dead already. You're like coma. You're going to fall down. You're going to fall sick and you're going to be on a state of shock. And once you have this, is a compulsion to destroy, compulsory destroy, bye-bye, boom. And that's the end of it. And that's what happens to a lot of war. Take, for example, the Opium War in China. These are the seven C. The crisis in time because the emperor did not know how to take care of the peoples. So the British people, the Westerner, took this chaotic situation in China and sell opiums to China and forced the Qing dynasty to abide and take over. And what happened? Casualty in life. Those who smoke opium, the whole entire family died. Just like e-vaping, the vaping, you should know. So this 7C, please take note, is very important in the one that you're talking about, the history of World War II. The crisis in time that Japan able to take Singapore, for example, is because the British sucks. Because they do not know that the Japanese came in on the north from Malaya instead of the south from Sentosa. So they were so chaotic, still they burn away, they blast the beach. And then they cannot think, confusion. You know why? Because Hitler was that time attacking Europe. And all these British people, their families is in London, is in United Great Britain. Of course, this is Singapore. I will bring my whole entire family and bye-bye and move back to London or to England or to Great Britain. So I will reduce the casualty in life. And poor thing, all these people here in Singapore have to fight ourselves, and our weapon that we use are already outdated compared to the Japanese weapons. So once you have the concussion in thinking, nobody can think because all left. Can you imagine, Wenjian, your parents tomorrow night they left you and throw you out of the house? You got number 6 already, right? 你会崩溃哦. Why? What have I done? Correct or not? It happened to a few of my students. Are very sad. Very sad. Really, no? They were being thrown out of the house. Seriously. And one of them had to sleep in Bishan Park. The next morning, he came to school. Very sad, seriously. Both parents are divorced and both parents refuse to take him in. Can you imagine? Very sad. Wait, my pen is not working. Okay. So what happens to the compulsion to destroy? That means once you cannot control 1 to 6, you are ready to die. Destruction ready. Bye-bye. So what happened to the Japanese? They are able to take over Singapore because we have about the ratio 3:1 soldier. The British Allied forces got 3 versus 1. That means 300,000 versus 100,000 soldiers. And yet we surrender and become POW, prisoner of war. And yet we have to kowtow to the Japanese and end up become Sokchin. You know what is Sokchin, right? The massacre, the mass killing of the Chinese. Why they killed the Chinese? Because all the Chinese donated a lot of monies to help to fight against the war in China against Japan. So when the Japanese knew that the Southeast Asia Chinese donated a lot of money and things like that to buy weapons, they came down and slaughtered each and every one of us. And I can tell you, Jensen, Dominic, Ishan, Wenqian, and Raiden. Until today, I think the Japanese still don't like China. It's very common. There's no secret about this. Seriously, there's no secret about this. If there's a chance, in my opinion, the Japanese will still want to attack China. But there's no way that Japan can attack China. No way. Okay. 就是有眼无珠啊. It's just like a snake want to eat an elephant. That's stupid. 人不足无蛇吞象. So Ishan, it means that a person who is over guilty, just like do you think a snake can swallow an elephant? Ishan, no, right? Ishan, are you okay? Are you awake from your rugby game? There's no way that a snake can swallow an elephant. That would be clumsy. So what do you think about the one that we talk about here? So you see, the world at war is not only the conflict that we have now presently. I won't be surprised in a few months' time there's another new war coming back against. And then the global consequences of war, like the pandemics, the famines, the droughts, the flood in China recently, the cyber attack, okay? So and then inflations, that everything's getting more expensive. I won't be surprised by the time you buy a house, you need $1 million to buy a house. Or even your children. And then we got energy crisis. Yes, we are talking about fossil fuels. People are fighting this, and then global supply chain. We're talking about a lot of shopping malls are being closed down because now they are all doing online shopping. Buying from Lazada, Amazon's Prime, Shopee, Taobao, you name it, all the online store. It's cheaper, it's better, it's faster, and it's more convenient and at the doorstep. And feel good about it. And if you don't like, they refund you money, no question asked. It's much better than going to the shop when you sometimes see the salesperson like they are not happy to serve you. They give you that kind of look. So debt crisis, yeah. Because people start to get retrenched, no job. Then how? They have to survive, right? They look for jobs. Then a lot of things cannot pay up. And now some students got no tuition because their parents are poor, cannot afford to have tuitions and things like that. So this is a high interest rate. You know, Sri Lanka, I give you the story already, very sad. Okay, they are not fair to the Tamil, but now it seems like back to equal. And then the geo-economics reason, we know about the US tariff, the taxes is going to getting ridiculous, but no choice. As what Dominic said, they want to make American great again. you can't find any other solution better than that, because you know why? Wen Qian and Jensen, Ishan, Dominic, and Raiden, because US are now having this 7C. So no, sorry, they are having this 6C. So last one is the worst. Last one is the worst. Why? Let me check. Let me type this up, because this is the one I came up. I can't remember the meaning, so sorry. Compulsions to destroy. So what does it mean? Wait. Well, it means that. Oh, don't have. So the compulsion, it means that the act of states of being forced to do something constrained and irresistible urge to behave in a certain way. So what it means, what is the meaning of the word compulsion? It means that a very strong feelings of wanting to do something repeatedly that is difficult to control. So yes, so the compulsion for the US, the Donald Trump, he want to bring back American greed again, but he's having a crisis in time. Because the people there, they are having a lot of issue in their economies, in the people. The chaotic situation there is that the citizens are not getting the best healthcare, jobs, opportunities. And confusion in planning is that how? If I help this group of people, what about the rest of the groups? It's not like Singapore so easy. You know, US, my ex-student just came back, Raiden, Jie Kai came back from UK. The first thing, my ex-student, I met her just now in the Tanning Mall. I asked her, girl, how do you find England? Very racist. What happened? I was confronted by a black guy, and he told me, you get lost Chinese, you stole my job. Then I told her, why don't you tell the black guy, you black, at night I can't see you. No wonder you can't get the job. Smile and your teeth is so dirty, I can't even see your teeth. You stupid black asshole. I'm so sorry, Wen Qian. You started first, black. 你自己不要刻苦耐劳. You yourself don't want to be hardworking, and you're blaming people taking over your jobs. And it was so abusive, and he was about to maybe push and punch my student, no, in London. Okay, because he went to my university to study. Okay, so I'm so surprised. That was my second university in England. And she went there and said, how do you find my university? Nice. Yeah, actually the place is very peaceful and nice. Yeah, well done. Then later when she went to Italy, a white man confronted her, also abusive, and spat on her. Pui, you Chinese, go back to your country. So they thought all the Chinese are from China. Jason, look at these Amor people. Wen Qian, Dominic.
No, Senator,
in the
I am
well.
Singaporean. No, Senator, I am Singaporean.
They don't care. They look at you Chinese means you're from China.
I would assume that an Italian, it will be from Italy, what?
In the Italian, you ask Kai-Shen when next time when she come to our house.
Yes.
No, normally Chinese will be from China, what?
Who remembers the time?
That was in 100 years ago, but now it's different.
Who remembers the time where the TikTok CEO was confronted by the US senator? No, Senator, I am Singaporean.
I think that the past and present, the whites are still got very idiotic thinking. Those Americans and British people, the whites who visited Asian, they will look at it, oh my God, this is Asian. Wow, that is so wonderful. The culture is so rich, much better. So they will wake up their bloody ideas. Those who come to Asian, they will not think like that. And true enough, I have a lot of white people who are in Singapore, the Swedish, okay, and the Norwegians, the British, the Americans. And I ask them, how do you find Singapore? Well, it's totally different. It's so nice. But I really don't like this. Why? You all like to use tissue paper to choke the seat. That was the very funny thing that they will tell me. I said, yeah, because we are what? Yeah, I know you are Kiasu people. You see? But in my uncle was in New Zealand, see, they don't have this type of things. When you horn them, they'll say, oh, you horn me, okay, go lah, go. But in Singapore, when you drive and horn people, hey, hello, hurry up, why so slow? Quickly. Very impatient, no?
Even my grandmother faster than you.
You see? But we need to run in the speed of light. It's so competitive. This is our Asian culture. You will learn this when you're in Set 3, social study. Okay? So I hoped that you have learned this 7C today. And of course, you need the other 5C to kill this 7C. You just need 5C. You know which 5C? Ready? Can anyone tell me which of the 5C? Ishan? If you tell me wrongly, I'm going to strip you naked in front of the class. Just kidding. Come on, which of the 5C?
Crisis in time.
Start with C lah, not here lah. I say with the 5C that can kill this 5C.
Oh.
Yeah. Ready? Don't embarrass me. Which
What
are
you
the
say? What you
5C?
say?
Huh?
What you say again?
Which are the 5C? Which are the 5C here? Wait. Hey, what's wrong with my... Okay? Which are the 5C? Give me 1C. Come on.
1C for the what?
What is the first C?
Crisis in time.
Oh,
Correct.
you're not paying attention. I say which are the 5C that can kill this 7C above? Jensen?
Concussion in thinking.
Thank you. You're wrong. You never pay attention.
Yeah.
Dominic, which are the 5C that you can kill the 7C here?
Communication.
No. You nearly got it correct. No. Thank you. We are very close. Wenqian.
Connecting.
Well done. One of the 5C is connecting. You need to, okay, write down number 1, you need to be calm. You need to stay calm and you must have confidence to connect whatever you learned and give yourself the creativity with confidence and convince yourself that you can do it. So you must stay calm to be able to connect whatever you learned and give the confidence with creativities and convince yourself, yes, this is how I'm going to kill the 7C on top. Get it now, Raiden, Ishan, Wenqian, Jensen, and Dominic. Okay? So the 5C is the most important. You no need to need more than 7C killing the 7C. So the 5C, Dominic, is exactly what you mentioned, communication. You need to talk to yourself. Okay? Wenqian, you learn something, So when you go for any exam, you must tell yourself, I need to be calm as a cat. I need to convince myself that I can do it because I'm going to connect whatever I learned from Uncle Raymond, from all my teachers, from all my tuition teachers. And once I'm able to connect, I must show my creativities and show that I'm confident enough to pass this exam. That 5C will kill all the 7C. So why China today is so strong? Because the leaders are very calm in their thinking. They are able to have a confident level because they do well in their planning. They are confident enough because they are able to connect the air, land, and sea and everyone's because they have the best infrastructure. Once they are able to connect, they tell themselves, I'm able to come out creativities. Look at the BYD, for example. Look at the bullet train in China, for example. Look at the rocket, they send the man to the moon, for example. Once you have the creativities, it's where your confidence comes in. So of course you're calm and convinced, right? You convince yourself you can connect, or you can say you have confidence to connect. So the last C is like either you can convince or your confidence that you can do a good job. All right. So you can use this to talk during your oral presentations, right? So we'll help you in much better. So the world currently is, okay, let's read this one here. The world is currently facing a complex intersections of geopolitical tensions, ongoing conflicts, and economic challenges. Here are some key points that relates to the ongoing war and the economy's implications. Back to you. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time. I just go quickly. No, Russia and Ukraine's conflict, the Middle East conflict. You know what, Israel and Palestinian. And we have China and Taiwan conflict, yes, political stability. Then we have the North Korea and the nuclear threat. Okay, this is the geopolitical tension. That means government to governments, different ideologies, right? So we got economic impacts. We talked about just now the energy crisis, the oil. And then we talk about the food security, of course, the food. We're talking about the corns and the flour and the normal things that used to produce necessity goods. And we talk about inflation just now. We also talk about the debts. This is more in more details as a repeat. Then we talk about why the supply chain. This is very important if you are studying business in your A-level diploma or degree. Now, this supply chain disruption is due to the pandemic, wars, and of course, this month we're talking about wars. The wars can be pandemic and rising political tensions between China and US, leading to supply disruptions. And because of this one, these are the things that is very important nowadays. We need a lot of electronics and automobiles, pharmaceutical, the drugs, the medicine that we take, the consumer goods. As the winter is coming, we need more winter stuff, right? And of course, if the summer is coming, we need more to burn more fossil fuels to have the 空调, the aircon. Then we talk about the strategic economy response, that like this one, the sanction against Russia. So we tell them, okay, because Russia attacked Ukraine, so we sanction them, we prevent them from not exporting, we stop their economy, we don't want to work with them, we boycott them, we make sure the economy drop. But too bad, the Russian is still surviving. They got China, they got Brazil, they got other countries to come and support them. So they are not worried about being thrown out and then being sanctioned, being the economy is not stable. So the diversifications of supplies changed. So many countries decided not to work with US or EU, European Union, and looking for their other supply chains and moving away over dependence on China and Russia now. So can we work together? That means in your class, you got two famous people, and everyone flock to them. And then later, somehow or other, you say, hey, I think it's enough lah. The two of them getting too much attention. Can we form our own group? These digital currencies are very important. You know, digital currency now is like pay now, pay wave, pay now, pay now, and pay wave. And now without using hard cash. I'm just worried maybe by the time our grandchildren, they lost count how to count money physically, counting money notes by notes physically. But that's how the technology work, right?
You know, China, there's like a technology where you can just put, I think, a face or something to the scanner and you'll just like.
Yeah. So the children don't know how to count money already. The children also don't know how to open the bottle cap or turn the cap already. Everything do then, all these gadgets are supposed to be for handicapped people, for people who got dementia, or people who are very sick, who cannot use their limbs, their hand. Then you use AI. But if you are human, you know how to turn on the cap, turn the tap, the cap, or whatever it is, the knob, or the open up a water bottle, right? Something like that. Energy transmission with fossil fuel. Now we talk about this is the things that the whole world are fighting because of these two things. Whoever invented the industrial revolutions, the car, the automobiles, the cars, the machineries, we need this. That guy, whoever invented, is a bloody genius. Social and humanitarian issues. Yeah, true enough, when you fight, wars will inevitably comes about to kill a lot of people, to injure a lot of people, to make a lot of people homeless, to make a lot of people jobless, to make a lot of people suffer, to make a lot of people lost their loved ones. So is it good or not? Of course, no good lah. But why then we still start? Because everyone do with treaty. They want to take away their territory. They want to have a treaty that is favorable to them. And the third one, they want to control the trade. Is it the same like Donald Trump, Ishan? Donald Trump want to take more territory. They even tell Canada to become US. They want to sign a treaty that is favorable to US, not to other countries. They want to trade to according to what they want to trade, not you trade with us. We decide what we want to do trading with you. So bad. So because of that, of course, a lot of countries based on this treaty, the territory dispute, the treaties, and of course the trade, of course, people will get blocked, tourism will drop, nobody want to visit their countries. Very sad. What happens? Then you lead to poverty. A lot of people will suffer. And then there will be no growing, and inequality both will widening within the countries. Very sad. It happened many times. That is where you study in your history textbook when you talk about the after World War II, when the British came back. A lot of people are really don't know what to do, and they were so fed up. And the worst thing, the British even asked the Chinese to fight and to kill the Chinese communists. Like, you siao. You ask me to be British soldier to go and kill the Chinese because they are communists? You see? But not all are like that. Okay, my stepbrother, my father, who is also a British army, he told me a lot of stories. It's not really true. What he say. Not he saying what he say is true, but whatever these certain things is not true that need to kill. Actually, the British army is to protect Singapore, not to let the communists to infiltrate and attack Singapore. So after the 1965, when Singapore was thrown out by Malaysia, we have a small force. We are very worried that there will be terrorists or even intruder from other ideology to take over to not really take to control Singapore. So health and education is very important. War and economic crisis, why is it affecting? Because if a country has more educated people, there will be more doctors and nurses. People like Singapore will know that, you cannot drink too sugary stuff. You'll get diabetes. And we do have a healthy diets and healthy platform where SG Active, you can go to the gym, and anyone that is 60 and above will have free access to all the gyms. And of course, recently National Day, they give away some goodies to all the people who were born in the Merdeka and Majuras, Merdeka, right?
Uncle Rahman,
Pioneer and
Uncle Rahman,
generation.
did you receive a fat stack of vouchers?
No.
Because the day 10th of August, I went to the Futsal Arena Yishun. They gave me and my family like a fat stack of coupons.
Oh, okay. So you can buy things lah.
Yeah.
So you see, Wen-Qian, Jensen, this is our government, no. You tell me which country government will give you like that. They'll give you a shit, maybe. Sorry to be so sarcastic. So I'm very proud of my Singapore. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. So let's do this one. We done this one. Number 5, environmental factors and climate change. Ishan?
Climate and resources scarcity, the combination of war, economic distribution, and the growing effects of climate change, such as drought, flooding, and extreme weather events, are contributing to global instability.
Instability. Kirona?
Water scarcity.
No, water scarcity.
Water
Scarcity means limited resources, not enough.
water insecurity and migration due to climate change could become major source of conflict in the coming decades.
Why? Because very simple. When you have war, all the plantations, all the water become polluted. Let's talk about few days ago, back in 1946, right? Oh shit, I lost, I think it's 45? 45, right? 45. I think the atomic bomb was dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And the bomb drop killed so many millions and thousands, a few hundred thousand of people in Japan. And what happens? The whole entire place become acid rains. The whole place was being polluted. The water is undrinkable. And those people who drink the water get radiation and die, or worse still, when they give birth to the baby, all deformed. Oh my goodness. Very sad, huh? And their face, their body, all distorted. And less than a few years, they pass on. So food insecurity, of course, no food. Who dare to eat all the polluted food? And then how people might start away to move out from Japan? No, but this is World War II. Very sad, huh? And of course, the sustainability and green tech is that is where today we are worried of shortage of food supply, water supply, or even organics. We think about organics and we think a lot of things that we are able to use this sustainability and technology to make, you see, greener energy sources. Okay. But then again, will it really benefits in our future generations? It all depends on you guys to come up new technology, okay? To see how it works. Next, can we have the conclusions, Ishan?
The intersection of war and economic challenges is a critical factor shaping global affairs today. The toll on global stability and growing is high, with widespread economic repercussions
Repercussion
and affect both development and developing nations.
is
The
developed, not development, develop past then. Carry
The
on.
trade, energy prices, food security, and inflation is sleeve, with long-lasting implications for how countries manage their economic and relationship. Moving forward, nations will need to balance military and economic strategies, fostering international cooperation while managing national interests. Addressing these complex issues will require coordinated global responses, especially in areas like humanitarian aid, peace building, and sustainable
Humanitarian. One more time. Humanitarian.
at peace building and sustainable development.
This whole and conclusions can reflect on you, Wen-Tian, Jensen, Dominic, Raiden, Ishans. This whole thing can reflect on you. Why? Because you need this to moving forward as yourself. You need to have a plan, a strategy plans. You only got 1.5 months to prepare a big final year exam paper. So a few days ago, my son was asking, Daddy, I'm only set one. Why are you giving me so many paper to do, so many homework? Think about it. This homework and paper is to warm your brain up, to season. Why this month topic is so difficult and so dry and so tough is to make your brain to think, to warm up your engine. Guys, can I show of hand? Anyone want to go to G1 or stay back in Set 1? Please raise your hand. Nobody, right? So that means you don't want, right? So then, sorry to say, just shut up and do a good job and continue to do your homework, submit your homework, whether in tuition or school, and continue to do more practice paper because some of your classmates and your schoolmates, they are very hungry for success. They can't wait to see you that you are below them. That is life, especially in your school, Wen-Tian. Agree? They can't wait to see you down. Oh my goodness, Wen-Tian is down. Yeah, I'm going to be top. Very sad, huh? No, you know why? Yesterday, Wen-Tian, sorry, I was teaching face-to-face class. One of my G1 student, she suddenly improved her English so well until she got backslash, backslash, being backfire, Dominic. That people start to disturb her, bully her, and say nasty thing about her. Because the teacher praised her that no, she improved her English pretty good. from a G1 standard to her because I gave her to do G3 paper. So Ishan, you're like you like that, you see? Yes. So, but very sad, no, she was not happy. Why? I say why? Because people say certain words that is not nice. They even use vulgarity, I heard. Very sad, huh? Very sad, no? Huh? I do the right thing, I become a good girl, I study hard. People also, you see. So that is why you need to fostering all these things international. So thank God she has some good friend who really care for her and take care of her. So it's a very competitive. If you're not going to not practice, too bad, huh? Okay, let's talk about this one here. Now, report and proposal, that is the format. Huh? You need to put to who and the title, from you, the title. And the most important thing in your situation writing, Jensen, and all of you listen out, you must to put your date. Dominic, are you very tired today? No. You okay? Okay, good. So you must have a subject line title. Okay, so who are you representing? Who are you writing? The purpose, take note, and what is your choice recommendation and 3 main factors to support your choice. So without further ado, okay, this is a justification of reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, and then finally your conclusion. So this is your paragraph 1. Okay, who are you representing? I'm from class what? My purpose of writing this proposal is to inform you. I have selected 3 choice, blah, blah, blah. Then the conclusion and then sign off. Ready? So look here. This is a sample formal letter to request for something or propose an idea, suggest improvement. So this is a formal letter. So you must have all this. And then you must have a postal code that must be, if you put Singapore, please, you must put 6 digit. It's compulsory. You don't put 5 digit, straight away you get deducted, mark will be deducted. And then the 14th of date is very important. Don't put 14 March 2100, I kill you. Okay, then Mrs. Okay, this one, yeah, you don't love that. Some people put that, you know what? They even put the street what? Beach Avenue. BITCH. Asshole Lane. Seriously, I was like, huh? I say you can put any address, but don't put all this nonsense inside. Sorry to say that student of mine was a bit of special needs. So is he trying to be funny? I use the word trying to be funny, too bad. He's trying to be funny. So dear Mrs. Strong. So some people say, can I put this title above on top Mrs. Strong first? Then I put dear Mrs. Strong. Can I put the preempting racial stereotyping in school? Can I put this right in front here? That means I do this. Can I put here the title here instead? Then this one I bring out here. Can not? Say can, of course it will be good. Okay. So let's start off with the first paragraph. Jensen.
As a committee head of the character and citizenship education chance, I conducted a discussion with my peers about the survey findings published in local newspapers on Singapore's racial and religious relations. We focused on the issue of racial stereotyping and came up with a few suggestions on how to preempt racial stereotyping in school.
Very good. So remember, you don't put CCE. If you want to put CCE all the way, CCE, first and foremost, you must put this. Characters and citizenship education. Then you bracket CCE. Then after that, you can put CCE everywhere you want. But the first time when you write CCE, you must give the whole thing. So what about VIA? Value in actions. You can write the first part. Then after that, you put all the way abbreviations. Second paragraph, Wenqian.
First, we believe that students should maintain an open mind during communication with peers of different races. Besides race, there are many reasons why people have different opinions and perspectives. They could be due to family upbringing, value system, and personal experience. It would not be fair to attribute certain opinions and perspectives to specific races. On the contrary, it is necessary to respect and accommodate diverse viewpoints regardless of race. If we consciously practice this positive way of communication, we will gain more friends and become more knowledgeable in the process.
I have to admit now, Wen Qian and all of you listening, I have to admit sometimes I'm a bit racist. I'm a bit anti to certain race. Not because I hate the entire race. It's because of some of the minorities that trigger me and piss me off. Coming to Singapore and take advantage of these beautiful countries, these beautiful islands, in my opinions. Okay, I'm old enough to give my experience and testimony to share that there's some who really an idiot will come here and destroy this harmony. Like people from India, Indian from India, and some of the Chinese from China, the recent ones, some of them, not all. They think they're entitled to it, or even the Vietnamese from Vietnam or other countries. In the past, I don't see that so much. But now maybe they are more educated. They think highly of themselves. They think we should give them more respect. Fair enough. But before that, please give respect to us as a Singaporean and other foreigners in this country. 3 days ago, I was in Causeway Point that came back home in a train. I sat with two foreigners, Indians, can tell they are Indians. They are very nice people. The opposite, I can sit with Indian couples. I can tell they are not from Singapore Indians. But the way they look at the other two Indians is like 狗眼看人低, they look down on their own races. They might say that, I don't know what they say, but I just presume, Jensen, they say, oh, look at these two Indian men, things like that. And come on, both of you are coming from India. Why are you, I might be wrong, that they are looking down on you, but from my view and my perception and my experience and the way I look at people, I won't say 100% I was wrong. Okay, so I feel it. So this is a very good example. Like beside race, there are many reasons why people have different opinions and perspectives. So I just want to tell you, so as a teacher, I should not be looking down at other races. I should be impartial and equal and treat every race and religions equally. Okay, but I'm a human. I will do have my own certain opinions. Okay, I do have a lot of Indians friends, but sorry to say, Wen Jian and Jensen, they are all from Singapore mostly. I do have Indian friends from India as well. They are not like that. Third paragraph, may I have Ishan, you can rest already, just now you read already, yeah? So can I have our dear friend Dominic, please? Oh, Dominic want to sleep already. Dominic, oh, tired already. Poor thing.
Second.
Wait, Dominic, before you start to read, can you stand up and do the Apache dance first?
What?
No. Let's go.
Second, we feel that it is imperative for teachers to consciously
No, here.
Oh, third, the school should celebrate racial harmony.
No. It should be this one, right? Second, correct now. Wen Qian, you read this one at first, right? Okay, sorry.
Second,
I'm the one who's sleeping, not you.
Second, we feel that it is imperative for teachers to consciously promote interracial group work, regardless of what students prefer. It is understandable that students have their own cliches of friends who they are more comfortable with working with. However, this should not be reason for them to work exclusively with one another. Learning how to work with classmates of a different race can help dispel the notion of that certain ways of doing things are defined by one race. Alternatively, could carry out a simple game of angel and mortals, which is basically assigning everyone in class a secret pen pal of another race. In this activity, pen pals must do their best to ask appropriate questions to us to guess who their pen pal is and of which race. The questioning process could weed out certain bias views and enhance understanding between classmates.
So this paragraph tells you that we must put aside of differences, we must have respect, we must show initiative, we must have the angel and mortals to help each other. especially we choose different race so that we understand their culture, their value, their traditional stuff, and things like that. All right. The last two paragraph, read it.
The school should celebrate Racial Harmony Day on a grander scale as compared to how we do it currently, which is just to have a simple ceremony during assembly. We believe that Racial Harmony Day should be celebrated in a carnival-like manner where students are encouraged to participate in inter-ethnic activities, try out ethnic delicacies, engage in dialogue sessions to promote greater appreciation of each other's mindsets and cultures. In this way, students could break down racial barriers and misperceptions meaningfully.
Misperceptions. Yeah, so this paragraph is very useful, guys. When you go to set 2 and set 3 and set 4 onwards, they will be talking a lot of racial harmony in closed passage, in visual graphic text, in editing, or even comprehension passage, or even social study textbook. Confirm social study textbook will talk about these racial harmony days. Last paragraph.
Being the CC champs of our school, we truly appreciate the importance of building interpersonal relationships through understanding rather than passing judgment based on a person's race. The school is the best place to forge interracial friendships, and we believe we can do our part to preempt racial stereotyping through the activities proposed. Thank you.
Yeah, so instead of putting yours faithfully, you put that yours sincerely. Okay? I don't know what happens. Suddenly it's still shut down again. I'm using another PC laptop, so a bit sorry guys. Next time I use the other laptop already. That's sickening. Okay, I'm going to open up the file again. Sorry. Okay, now I'm going to save it. Okay, I'm going to log in with the share screen again. So well done. You have just read a proposal with about 5 paragraphs. Okay, so now we're going to do some exercise. What is the exercise? Ah, this one here. Are you ready? Only 10, and then we call it a day, all right? Wait, I can see, hopefully can make into one page for you. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. You put 1A, 1B, or 1C, 1D. I get something. Can I have your answer, please? Have you sent in your answer, please? Only 3% sent. Raiden, Wenqian, and Xianing. What about Jensen and Ishan? Ishan sent already. How about Jensen? Thank you, Ishan. Ishan, no, Raiden sent, Wenqian sent, Dominic sent, Ishan sent, left Jensen. Jensen, thank you very much. Let's look at the answer now. Ishan, can you do the first two, please? Now, let me know your answer. How many you got correct? Let's go. I cannot. Ishan,
I cannot understand why she did that. It really doesn't make sense.
thank you.
All the students got high marks in the test, but Mary got the most marks of all.
Thank you. Jensen, 3 and 4, please. Thank you.
He has sold his house and has no job, and so now he has almost no money. He has
Number 4.
almost no money.
Number 4.
As a newspaper reporter, she always wanted to get information directly.
Thank you. Dominic, 5 and 6, please.
I think we can safely say now that we have gotten our money back and we have been successful.
We have gotten, we have got back. Maybe it should be gotten, yes. Number 6.
He is the man who owns all the land and is the important man around here.
Okay, he's the man. 7, 8, Raiden.
She never stops talking about herself and is very
Conceded.
conceited. You will not slip over because the floor is totally dry.
Huh? You will not sleep over because... Oh, okay. I was thinking, what do you mean by that? Oh, sorry. All right, so can we have the last two from Wenqian? Thank you.
He kept saying he didn't do it, but finally he said he had done it. I know you are very sorry that you broke the pot, but things do occur.
Yeah, so you can't avoid lah. Okay, this one considered is like he's right talking to herself, very proud of oneself and very vain. Right now, proud to be keep talking about herself, very proud of himself or herself. So very proud of herself and a very vain pot. Okay, let's look at this one here. Take notes. Okay, I want you to just verbally just say it. So please tell me your marks. How many marks do you score? Please, thank you. Oh, Wenqian got this. Okay, thank you, Wenqian. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Jensen. How about Ishan? How about Raiden? How many got it correct, Raiden?
He already typed it in.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, my fault. Which one you all got wrong? Number what? Can you tell me? Maybe I want to help. Which one you got wrong? Number 9. But he finally says
And
okay,
number 9, I said at the end.
do it. But finally he said that finally, not at the end. Finally, because he had been saying he didn't do it. Then finally. So now you know it's not at the end. At the end means no more already. Wenqian also got this one wrong. Jensen also got this one wrong. Wow, so all put at the end. Typical Singaporean. At the end, he opened his mouth and say, I'm sorry, I did it. Aiyo. Why you so like that one? Take so long to answer me. At the end, you open your mouth. It's like finally he spoke out and he admitted that he was wrong. He was the one who did it. So, Wenqian, which one you got wrong?
10.
Number 10. I know you are very sorry that you broke. Things do occur. So which one you put?
I put the accident one.
Huh?
The option D.
Things often go wrong.
Oh yeah.
Things do occur. Things often go. No, not often. Things do occur. I won't say things often go wrong, but things do occur. Like there's a purpose or reason for that. Okay. So guys, I want you to do this. Choose one. Come, let's go. You have to use this. For example, Wenjian, choose one. One for uncle.
Sink.
Where? This one.
Yeah.
I sink into the sink and become a small person. As I sank into it yesterday, and today I want to sink it inside the sink. Because last week I sunk into a big hole. Get it? It doesn't make sense, but I'm using the past, present, and future tense. No, this is a present, past, and past perfect tense. Okay, can y'all do one, please? Choose one. Everyone just choose one. Let's go. You must choose like that, one straight line. Like I say, today I would run 10 kilometers. Yesterday I ran 5 kilometers. But a few days I had ran about more than 10 kilometers. Something like that. Okay, just open your mouth and talk. Once you're done, unmute and say. The longer you take, we end longer. Sorry, every Tuesday night I got a meeting at 10 o'clock.
I had become.
Become, you become, where got become? Oh yeah, okay, become, go. Come on, you do it, then you're done. Jensen, Wenqian, Raiden.
I drink. I have drink.
This is a primary school.
I will be
English, drink.
I will drink water later. I drank water earlier. I drank water earlier.
I will drink my milk later after my lessons. As yesterday, I drank some orange juice. I decided not to drink it today. So few days ago, I drank alcohol. It made me sick. Cannot talk like that, man. Yo, Dominic. Ishan?
Today I feel happy. Yesterday
Where?
excited.
Which one?
Yeah.
This one.
Yes.
Okay, go.
Today I feel happy. Yesterday I felt excited. I don't know about tomorrow, so I guess I will feel sad tomorrow.
What about felt?
I mean, like,
A few days ago, I felt I was on cloud
I forgot
9.
about that. I thought it was feet. I thought it was
No, felt.
Oh,
A
okay.
few days ago, I felt on cloud 9 because a girl planted a kiss on my cheek. Thank you, Ishan.
What?
Hey, lucky is a girl that kissed him. Imagine a guy kiss him. Oh my God. Jensen, Wenqian, and Raiden.
I was going to sit at that seat, but someone has already sat there. So I decided to sit somewhere else.
How about this set?
So I decided to.
No, this set is a past perfect. I want to sit at the seat, but someone has sat there. Well done. Very good.
So I decided to. So I sat somewhere else.
No. So I will be sitting somewhere else. You should say that. Yesterday, I sat on that seat. It was very comfortable. So I want to go and sit down. But someone has sat on the seat. Get it now? Do I need to repeat? Yesterday, I sat on this seat. It was very comfortable. So today, I want to sit on that seat again, but it was sat by someone else already. Get it now? Okay, Jensen and Wenqian, let's go.
I really wanted to sleep. I thought about how well I slept yesterday. I barely slept for the whole week.
Oh my God, what happened? Thinking of your boyfriend, cannot sleep,
No, it's made up.
Huh?
The sentence examples are made up. is
I
not
know you
real.
make it up, but I just want to tease you, ma. Jensen, your turn.
I decide to dig for treasure today.
Wait, which one? Which one?
The dig,
Which one? Digging.
yeah.
Okay, go.
I decide to dig for treasure today. I dug for treasure yesterday, but I had no luck. I had dug treasure the day before, so I decided to change location.
Well done. Perfect. Very good. You looking for treasure hunt, ah? Aiya, tell me lah. Then we dig together lah. We dig here and dig there, but can't find anything out there. So these are the 10 essay questions, guys. I want you to choose, and next week you are going to present to me, huh? This is definitely not a set one essay. This is a high level essay. It's definitely more than your O level essay. It's not easy, it's a very tough essay. So I want you to choose now.
So can I take picture?
No picture. Now.
Okay.
Now, choose now. And we will
Choose how many again? Choose how many again?
Huh?
How many again?
choose one. Okay, let's go. Number 4, So you have to do this as a homework. You can take picture, use your camera, your handphone to take lah. Okay, what about the rest?
Can I take number 6?
Of course, be my guest. Number 6, So you have to use this, girls, you have to use all these bullet here to support you, all these bullet to support you, You no need to write an essay. A mini paragraph will do, like about 100 words, 100 words. I just mentioned 100 words. Not two lah. I mean, okay lah, a bit ridiculous. It's one essay. You want to write a full essay? Be my guest. So what about the rest? Dominic, what about rest? Hello, Jensen, brother. Nice to meet you.
I'll take number
Hi.
2.
Hey,
I'll
don't
take
blow
number
him
2.
away lah. Say hi, ma.
I'll take number 2.
Number 2, right? Number 2. Thank you. That's your essay, So I hope you all can do some homework, practice. Then, we can discuss next week, Ishan. 3, Thank you, sir. So take note, take picture, Jensen.
Hey,
Number 8, okay. So I move on, I take pictures and then send, please remember, take picture. Okay, take picture. One more time, take one picture in your handphone. This is your homework. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, I save ready. Any more? Below. Actually, we are supposed to talk this one. Next week, we'll talk about this. Okay, this is the AI answer for question number 1, okay? Of course, you can use your ChatGPT. You see, honestly, I use ChatGPT and AI to do this. I did not change anything. So you can use your ChatGPT, but I hope you can modify some of the things. So this is a speed readings, okay? Somebody send me something. Okay, thanks, Dominic. I saw your questions. Okay, guys.